Once again, it's your host, KB Tyndall. Right now, I'm chilling out in Lounge Studios, super producer Snagz, and one of his artists, Koonce. Koonce, tell the people a little bit about your history, man. Tell them where you from, and tell them how you linked up with Snagz.
Oh, it's good. It's Koonce, man, from Linden, 192. It's my boy. We've been doing music for a minute, though. You already know, like, it's just history. It's my brother, so we just working.
It's family. It's more than that. Tell them it's family. It's not
facts.
even. This ain't even about business, music, and all that. This is family.
Yeah, facts. So you know, we've been doing it though, man. We definitely started that wave though. So you know, we're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, we the reason why they started calling the Northside of Queens Northside. Homicide Northside. That's what we started. We started that over there.
Yeah.
So we in Lounge Studios right now. What track you getting ready to lay down right now? What you getting ready to work on?
Right now I'm just listening to beats and shit though, you know, whatever we feel. But I'm listening to some fire that he just loaded up, so we about to load it and just rock out like that. That's it. That's
what it is.
Yeah.
Any previous projects that are out right now that people might, you know what I'm saying, where people can catch you at, like stuff that you've already done as opposed to what you have coming up?
Oh, yeah,
next?
I mean, they could go on YouTube and just punch in Koonce, Against the Koonce. You know, I got a few things
Spell
up there.
Out for them for the people that don't
GANGSTA KOONCE.
All right, there you go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's coming up? What's on the horizon, man? What are you looking forward to do for the spring? I know you got some hot tracks in the background. Like, what are you working on for the spring?
About to drop a mixtape called a Finesse Lord. You know what I'm saying? It'll be out real soon though. And we just after that we're gonna follow up with Snagz shit. Produce a mixtape.
That's what it is.
So you know. We working though.
Definitely. Tell everybody where they can keep up with you on social media.
Instagram, Gangsta Koonce, Northside Gangsta Koonce. Right? Is that my shit? Northside. Is it? I don't even know that shit though. I think it is Northside. I think it is Northside Gangsta Koonce. Yeah. Right. Northside _ Gangsta Koonce.
You can't find them off my page. It's all right.
That's a Fendi.
That's what it is. Anything else you want to tell the people that I might not have covered?
Nah, fuck with us, man. That's it, man.
That's it.
Yeah, we got that wave. Trust me.
That's right. Northside in the building, man.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's like I'm not just saying this because I know him and that's my man, and we rock together or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta check out the music because he's talking too much truth sometimes. I'm like, yo, listen. You can't be saying that, brother. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But you know, I respect it, and that's what's dope about the culture because that's what the culture used to be about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody used to talk about the real thing. If people can't relate, how can they, you know?
That's a good look. I'd like to touch on that if we can for a second. I mean, I consider myself a hip hop aficionado, man. I've been involved in the culture, you know, since day one, growing up in the Bronx, before even moving out to Queens.
Oh, yeah. So you've been in here, we've been playing music. So where you stand?
Say again, where I stand on the music. The tracks are fire. Like I'm not. If I'm nodding my head, I think it's fire.
And
I'm like,
I'm
not even the person to sit there and say, yo, I think it's fire. If I think it's not fire, if I think it's garbage, I'm gonna say I think it's garbage. You know what I mean? So if it's dope, I think it's dope. So for me, like, it's always been about moving the culture forward. It's never been about keeping hip hop stagnated. It's always been about branching off the wings. So when I'm seeing an influx of artists that are coming out now and bringing this thing back to a lyrical forefront while still speaking about truth in their music, for me, that's what moves me. So what do you guys think about that? Like, and this is not putting anybody down, but if you go from, you know, from trap music and you go from another brand of hip hop, because hip hop has genres now. It's not just one thing. You know what I mean? So if you go and you look at it and you're listening to what people are putting out now, and you got some really hot cats that are out there spitting some contagious bars, you know, and bringing the culture back to an enlightenment stage. Like, what do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like this is where we need to be? Like, the voice needs to be heard more as opposed to just the strip clubs and the bread and the whips and whatever?
Absolutely. Well, coming from a producer standpoint, like records that I'm doing now, like what I'm saying, like sometimes, you know, you have like the joints that they play in the strip club. It might be a Dirty South beat or whatever it is. I love it all. Right. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm in love with the music, period, and the culture. But that's probably not what I want to do right there. I want to do what's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm already thinking ahead on the next wave and the next step. You know what I'm saying? And what I decided to do was just do joints that just brings the culture back to New York where shit started. Like, you know, and that's no disrespect to anybody else or what they're doing, because I love it. I love where it went. I love where it's going and everything like that. But I want to give a New York sound because, you know, a little bit, you know, in New York, you know, we gotta keep it 100. You know, people are lost in their identity right now. You You know what I'm saying? They don't know what's what. You know what I'm saying? It's a different age and era, and I just want to bring it back to where they understand what they know it is. Like, you know, I want it to feel like the day of like when RZA and Raekwon and them dropped that Purple tape and all that. Like when people was just excited to hear that reckless music, those reckless samples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it was just choppy, it wasn't just like so smoothed out by the by what you want to call it, the software. You know what I'm saying?
That grittiness, it's still got
yeah,
that grit
you know?
to it. It's got that edge to it.
Yeah, that edge where it makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what music is supposed to do. Music is supposed to influence your feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why people relate to records.
Absolutely.
You know, you listen to a record and it makes you feel a type of way, and you're like, damn, like this is my joint. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Koonce, what about you, man, as far as like the wave, you know what I'm saying, the music that you're hearing now and you know, the level of lyricism that's coming back to the forefront? What's your take on it?
I'm just a fan of hip-hop, fan of music, so I respect all cultures and all that, but like he said, though, New York lost its identity as far as the culture, showing New York culture. So we just gonna stick to that element.
It's the essence, man. This is it all started here, man.
I have to keep it 100 because I can't even give him anything else. Trust me, I try to give him a couple of like, you might need one of these for the strip club. He'd be like, nah, I don't want that, Snag. I want the joint that you do for me. Let me get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just like that, like he shut the shit down. I'm like, damn, all right, let me go to the other library.
Yeah. How important is that, man? I mean, like you guys are family first, and this is deeper than music. It's, you know, it goes way beyond that. But how important is that to have that kind of chemistry, man? Like how important is that once you actually get in the studio and once you hear that finished product, is that chemistry like something that's so important where like if you have somebody that you don't have as much chemistry with, does the work still come out the same?
I don't think so.
Nah, it's not gonna come. Like he already it's crazy because I already know how he thinks. So when I'm making joints and I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I know he's gonna like this. And then the joints that I'm usually skeptical on, like I don't know if he might like this, but I'm gonna send it to him because what it's saying in it might be, you know, if the sample's saying something crazy, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of, but I'm not sure about it. Yeah, and I send it to him, and then he's like, yeah, Snag, nah, that's not really my thing. And then I'm usually on point with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I have to. Who paid me the biggest compliment at all was like, shout out to DJ Ike Love. If y'all know who Ike Love is.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Legend.
Yeah, homage, hats off.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? He's official. And any one of y'all DJ dudes, y'all know, if they don't know who Ike Love is, they haven't really been doing this for real. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Ike said, I sat down with Ike and I have conversations with him. And we speak all the time on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my OG that I look up to as far as music, like, because you know he keeps it 100 and he tells you the truth.
Yeah.
And the best thing he said to me was crazy, that just humbled me so crazy. He's like, yo, he listened to the records we did. He said you and Koonce is like the new Snoop and Dr. Dre. Like, and I was like, what? Like, how could you say something like that? That was like crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, trust me. And I'm like, damn. I said, if you can even put me in in a lane with any one of them, any one of these top producers doing it. You know what I'm saying? From Dr. Dre to Swizz to whoever doing it, like, you know what I'm saying, that's big. Like, if you can even sit me on a pedestal next to these dudes.
That's a compliment
You know what I'm
all
saying?
the way across the board.
Yeah, I'm always humbled with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's what I like. That's what I like to see the culture get back to, man. I like to see the humility. I like to see the creative spirit, man. I like to see the hunger. You know what I mean? Like, I think that there's a lot of times in hip hop, like, you just don't see those things. Like, they only put certain things on that stage that they want you to see, and they don't put the things that are behind all of that stuff that you actually see. They want to fabricate it and make it look like something it's not. You know, but I think the hardcore essence of the culture, man, is what has to be in the front, man. So, Koonce, as a new artist coming, and you know, what kind of mark do you want to leave on the culture as a whole at the end of the day?
Well, you know, just speaking of, you know, people that's in the struggle, shit like that, though, just letting niggas know that you can overcome, you know what I mean, no matter what, you can overcome your situation, though. So, you know, that's the type of mark I want to leave. Just successful, man, from coming from where we came from, you know. I've been to jail and all that. I was down for like 10 joints and all of that. People thought when I came home I was going to be washed up and all that, but that wasn't the case, though. So, you know, I just want that's the type of mark I want to leave, though. Never give up, man.
It's never gonna be the case, because if I ain't washed up, you damn sure ain't washed up.
I'm just saying.
And that's how. No, I'm just saying. You know, that's how we move over here. It might not be everywhere, but you know what I'm saying. You know.
I'm just talking about musically wise, though. But like he said, though, but
that's loyalty. That's deeper than just music. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, though.
So finalizing this whole thing out, Snagz, man, what kind of legacy do you want to leave on this culture, man?
The same legacy I leave in anything. Like anybody that knows me, you know what I'm saying, they speak highly of me or you know, in that fashion, and you know, and I love that. I just try to be I'm just me. So I don't try to be anything. I'm really just me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I mean, you know, we legends in this shit. And we still got a lot to go. Like, you know, I want to be like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, all these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they still making records. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that.
That's something that hip hop needs, man.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I feel like I've been to every stage in this game as far as music, like rap, and I never even had a deal. So
Right.
I can understand by women saying that we legends and all that though. But like, for
Yeah,
real,
100%.
like,
that's the truth.
I feel like I've been like, there's really nowhere else to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
It's in your blood, man.
Yeah.
It breathes in you, man. You can't get away from it.
Yeah, but yo, shout out to Rel over here and back. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows. Anybody that knows us knows what it was. You know, we've been doing this thing. We've been doing this thing for a minute. You know, we've been moving around for a minute, and the way we've been moving around, the things that dudes couldn't do at that time. Yeah, I was always gravy to do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Back, you know, from back in the day. So anybody that really knows, anybody that knows what I'm saying right now, they're gonna automatically pick up and know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta get too descriptive.
Not at all. Not at all. Gentlemen, I appreciate the love, man. No doubt, man. Much success to you, Snagz, man. I appreciate the love, man.
Absolutely.
That's what it is, man.
Too, man. You got fire.
Oh yeah, Keezo got that fire too. I didn't mean to leave Keezo out. Keezo, shout out to my.
What up, Keezo? What up?
Born SB, man. Look out for them boys, man.
Yeah, Born SB is a problem.
That's what it is.
And he's a young problem. That's that's who else we coming up on the list that we working with also.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's legitly family, not just family, but that's legitly family also. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
All right, so keep your eyes on the lookout for them, and definitely pay attention to these two gentlemen right here, man. There's a lot more to come, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. I appreciate you fellas. All right, no doubt.